I'm so excited for this and that it's finally coming out. Yes.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you got to see it early, so.
So good. The first 5 are fantastic. What are you hoping that people take away from this show? What lesson or what message do you hope it conveys?
I guess for me, the thing that I really hope that they take away with is to realize no matter what group you are, any minority group, you're stronger together than apart. That to me was the thesis statement of the piece.
Yeah.
You know, if Betty Davis and Joan Crawford had become friends and allies and fought the system together, they could have won so much bigger, and they didn't. They let sort of misconceptions and rumors and lies and 45 years of bad history get between them, but that's a tragedy to me, because I do think they should have been best friends. They had more in common than any two people in Hollywood at that point in time. So I look at it as a sad story, but a hopeful story, you know, because I think that I learned a lot about it, and I think women can learn a lot about working together for common goals, particularly now in the world that we live in today. That's what I think.
Season 2, Charles and Diana, is going to be so huge. What a brilliant idea. How did that come together? And what did you think of the reaction to it? Because people were just beyond.
I never know what to think about anything I do. Like I would not be surprised if like it fell with a thud and there was nothing written about it. But I do think that, I mean, for me, as a very big Diana fan, and all of her charitable work and how she handled herself, I was always very interested in that story of divorce and pain. And I think that this show, Feud, can tell a lot of different two-hander feuds in a different way. The first season, Betty and Joan, is a Hollywood story. I wanted to do a different kind of feud that's about broken hearts, and I think that that's what that marriage was, so that's what that feud is going to be.
I know you were talking to Mark Ruffalo about possibly being part of season 2. Is there a chance that he'll be a part of this, now that you know what the idea is?
No, I was talking to him about another famous feud that he has his eye on, but he's busy for the next year and a half, I think.
So later on.
Yeah.
And there's speculation that Sarah would play Diana and possibly Jessica as Queen Elizabeth. Is there any casting you're willing to dabble into? Just tells the chances?
No.
Have you thought of that?
I have thought of it. I will say that those two, I love them, but they will not be in those roles. I think we're going to be shooting it all in England. It's going to be a very international cast. That's what I love about this show. It can just be completely different in tone from the season before. I'm just starting to meet with people. If you have a British accent, that helps you on this show, you know.
American Horror Story is going to be about the election. What can you tell us? That blew people away.
When I said that, I think that people literally thought Sarah Paulson was playing Hillary Clinton, and I don't know what they thought, but I wanted to clarify that is not true. Like, you know, horror story is always about allegory, so the election is allegory, you know, so our jumping off point. It is about the election we just went through and what happened on that night and the fallout of that night, which to many people from all sides of the camps is a horror story. So it's about, you know, that show is always so fun when it's about the zeitgeist and what we're doing now.
So you're not casting a Hillary Clinton or a Donald Trump?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet. We're halfway through the writing, but not yet. But it's really, really fun. And
but they will be a part of it, or they won't? I mean,
well, it starts on election night is all I'll say.
Okay.
So.
And it's the election night that we just had?
Yes.
Those are okay. All right. I just didn't know how far away we're getting from...
Oh yeah, it's very scary that night for many people, yeah.
Good for you, man.
It's
I
fun.
can't wait to
you will
see
like
that.
it. It's really I think a season that will have a lot of people interested, and I think there's something for everybody in that season.
Right.
Yeah.